All right. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check. What's good, everybody? Just coming through real quick with a short game one breakdown. Just real quick. So I'm gonna highlight a few things and then point out. Well, I guess point out and highlight probably the same thing. Just bear with me as I pull up ESPN's scoreboard. Wow, the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets by 26 last night. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Smitty, what's good, bro? Smitty in the building. Salute to Smitty. See, I see. Hey, appreciate Unc Brutus the Mayor on social media. Smashing the like button already. I'm chilling, boss. Hey, Smitty, I'm chilling, bro. I have a manuscript here that I'm working on. So I got a manuscript here I'm working on, man. So I got a lot of stuff, man. Up early in the morning, trying to grind through some stuff. This is about 80 pages of stuff I have to transcribe. I have to move it from one place to another. So I'm up doing that. But while I'm here at the computer, I'm gonna do an unbiased Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks round 2 game 1 recap. Let me see, where's my water? All right. So I guess I won't drink that water. It looks like it wants to. It's that sparkling water, and it looks like it wants to explode. Smitty says you are a Renaissance man, Unc. I love that about you, and good luck with the manuscript. Hope it gets some buzz. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it gets some buzz. I have a few things in the fire, and I'm working on some stuff for myself and for others. Working on some stuff for myself and others, bro. And so hopefully things turn out. I hope the people enjoy it. It's for the people. So I hope the people enjoy it. So game 1 went about as I expected. Indiana was going to come out and give us their best shot. The Knicks would take that shot, figure them out, reel them in, and beat them late. That's basically what I had been saying the whole time for game 1, right? 2 things occurred in game 1 I did not anticipate, however. I did not anticipate Tyrese Halliburton being a non-factor. I did not anticipate Tyrese Halliburton being a non-factor. And I also did not expect the Knicks to dominate Miles Turner on the glass. Isaiah Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, and others held Miles Turner to 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 fouls. Now, he did score 23 points. I'll give him that. He played an excellent shooting game. But for their tallest player to only grab 2 rebounds and 35 minutes of play, yeah, yeah. Mushroom Merchant, what are you doing up so early? Mushroom Merchant is in the building. Mushroom Merchant is in the building. Salute. Salute. Mushroom Merchant says, flop by Dante. Yeah, bro. Honestly, um, I'll say this about the officiating all playoffs. The Pacers are too classy. The Pacers organization is too classy of an organization to complain about foul calls when we know we saw the Milwaukee series and y'all saw our Philadelphia series. Y'all know, and as a matter of fact, the Pacers have played the Sixers a lot this year also, right? And we have played the Bucks a lot also, right? So it's one of those things, 1 or 2 missed calls. I think there were missed calls. There were missed calls on the Knicks and for the Knicks. There are missed calls on the Pacers and for the Pacers, right? I don't expect Rick Carlisle to complain about referees, man. For the most part, the Indiana Pacers are a classy organization. They're not gonna cry in the media about foul calls, especially when they know it's playoff basketball, right? For every non-call the Pacers thought that went the wrong way against them, Knicks fans feel like there were non-calls that went the wrong way for us. These guys are not perfect, right? These guys aren't perfect. And I'm not saying that just because I feel like the Knicks were a benefactor. No. What I'm saying is after how things shaked out in the Philadelphia series, yeah, I'm honestly worn down. Honestly, I'm worn down by the complaining to the ref thing. Legit, I'm just, you know, teams at this point of the playoffs, teams are super talented, and we should be focused on talented teams doing talented things. Right? There were some things, man, where you could call stuff either way. Jalen Brunson on the sidelines getting his hand raked to the point where he has to just throw the ball off an Indiana player because the refs won't call a foul. It depends. I think the refereeing thing depends on what color your team is wearing, basically. And personally, I'd like for it to be about how 2 talented teams execute with the game on the line or with their season on the line. Right. But I think the key, I think if Indiana has anything to complain about, the first thing is Miles Turner only getting 2 rebounds. Mr. Vince is in the building. Salute, Mr. Vince. Salute. I have a leaky water, but I froze it by accident and it wants to explode. Oh, I'm just gonna do this real quick. DSJ is in a building. DSJ says, holy moly, guacamole. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to Uncle Freezy and everybody else. Salute to DSJ. I think Indiana's trouble legit started with Miles Turner not rebounding. When you're 6'11", and you only get 2 rebounds in 35 minutes, if you're 6'11" and you played 35 minutes and you got 2 rebounds, the last thing you should be doing is complaining to the refs. I think they should fix that problem first. The second problem Indiana faced, and I guess it's not a problem for the Knicks, is Tyrese Halliburton couldn't get his shot off in the half court. Right. I was just about to point this out. The fact that Halliburton couldn't get his shot off in the half court is a problem for Indiana. Chop Low is in the building. Salute. The fact that Halliburton in the half court couldn't get his shot off is a problem for Indiana. Now, did the Knicks give up drives to the basket by TJ McConnell? Absolutely. Coach B is in the building. Salute. Did the Knicks give up drives to the basket by TJ McConnell? Did TJ McConnell blow by our defenders? Absolutely. Absolutely he did. TJ McConnell was a factor last night. And to be honest, without the shooting from Ben Shepherd, a young guy, and the instant offense off the bench by TJ McConnell, Indiana would have been in trouble because their starters wasn't really that impressive last night. Right? And so the other thing, Smitty, I was going to get to that. I was going to get to this last. Right? The Obi Toppin between the dunks thing. As soon as I saw Obi Toppin go between the legs and dunk, I knew they were going to lose. I knew it. I knew the Pacers were going to lose. And not because he's a pacer, but it's the stuff that he used to do with the Knicks. Showing off in the half court, in the full court on a dunk is more important than helping your big man rebound. And that's why he's out of here. Obi Toppin, that dunk was fantastic. But none of y'all had more than 7 rebounds. Looking at the number right now, Siakam had 6 rebounds. Nesmith, who's more of a guard, a wing player, had 6 rebounds. Obi had 6, and Zeke Jackson had 5 rebounds in 13 minutes. So none of their bigs had more than 6 rebounds. Right? And I think Indiana missed 42 shots, and the Knicks missed 38 shots. 42, 38. So what is that, 80? About 80 shots were missed, right? About 80 shots were missed. About 80 shots were missed. And so about 80 shots were missed, and Miles Turner had 2 rebounds. If you're a Pacers fan, that should be concerning. But we knew that if Indiana didn't rebound, that they were going to lose. Right? Knew that. It's one of the things I said on the Knicks Morning Drive yesterday, that if they don't get on the boards and rebound, they're going to lose. And I think the misstep by their coaching staff is When Isaiah Jackson came in the game, when Isaiah Jackson entered the game, Isaiah Jackson made an immediate impact. Zeke Jackson made an impact, right? And they took him out of the game to bring Miles Turner back in. And sure, Miles Turner gave them offense, right? But their defense was, both teams struggled defensively. Let me just put it that way. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, right? I'm not gonna be a hypocrite because I watched the game last night and I watched Jalen Brunson and Deuce McBride get blown by TJ McConnell like it was nothing. Deuce McBride had zero impact last night. And to be honest, this is one of the things that Knicks fans feared at the trade deadline, me included, myself included. I love Deuce McBride, and I love his development. And I love that he's a team player, and I love that he's improved in every facet of his game. But my fear was, and still is, that against championship level coaches, Deuce McBride is going to disappear because he's going to get coached off the floor by the opposing coach. Is that fair to Deuce McBride? No, it's not fair to him because he's a young player. But he's a young player, and TJ McConnell basically played him off the floor, and Ben Shepherd is a rookie and earned all his minutes for the Indiana Pacers. So am I throwing Deuce McBride away? No. Criticism is not bad always. Critique is not bad always. Critique is critique. I'm sure Deuce McBride is also thinking that he didn't play well last night. I'm certain Deuce and some others felt like they didn't play their best game. They didn't play their best game. It's one of those things. Things happen. It was game one. He didn't do whatever. But you get to earn your reputation. You get your reputation back in game two. That's the cool thing about it. You get to play again tomorrow. One of the things that impressed me against Indiana is they never gave up. Against Philly, when we would be in a deficit and come all the way back, you could see some of those 76ers players deflated. Indiana, you didn't see Indiana Pacers players deflated, even after Halliburton had a terrible game. You didn't see them deflated. They played to the end. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. Indiana last night showed some heart last night. I thought they were going to just roll over and play dead after we took the lead. They did not. They hung in there. They played tough. As a matter of fact, Nesmith dunked on Mitchell Robinson. I don't know when the last time I saw anybody just rise up and dunk on Mitchell Robinson. I don't know when the last time I saw that. Just Cause is in the building. The playoffs are tough, man. The playoffs are tough. Opposing fan bases are going to invade your home, and they're going to criticize you. And one of the things about that is you can either understand that they are people too, and they have teams that they root for, or you can look at them as a nuisance. Personally, I respect the fans of other fan bases. I know that they have a team to root for just like I do. As long as everybody's respectful, I don't care. Right? Some people don't take it that way. Right? When we go into these Indiana spaces later, if they have some, if Pacers fans have a place where they congregate, when we invade, they'll know what it feels like, right? To have more Knicks fans in their chat than they have Pacers fans. Yeah. Kerry Cox says, wow, how we miss Julius Randle. Kerry Cox, I'm not going to lie to you. All this talk about adding a superstar when the season is over, I think all we have to do is relax and let our star come back. Not going to lie to you. The Julius Randle Pascal Siakam matchup would have been fascinating last night. Would have been. Right? That would have left OG Anunoby off to guard others. I think that would have been fascinating last night. We've been missing Randle for a while. And I think this team, this city, this fan base, once we get Randle back, there's going to be a new feeling in the city. Something that the NBA is, in my belief, is not ready for. If you think we're good now, if you think the Knicks are good now without 24, 10, and 5, you wait till we get 24, 10, and 5 back. And Smitty says, hey, Neesmith got the step on Mitch, but he'll take that protecting the rim. Next game, yeah. Yeah, nah, hey, Neesmith dunked on him, bro. Neesmith got him, bro. Neesmith got him. There's no doubt about that. Neesmith definitely got him. And Kerry Cox says Dante was good enough. I see a need for Donovan, or wait a minute. Dante was good enough. I see a need for Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker. That's interesting. Hey, let's put a pin in that conversation and talk about that when the season's over, because I think that's a fascinating conversation to have. Big in the building. What up? Love the new setup. Hear you loud and clear. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, matter of fact, I gotta keep pushing, man. Y'all come check us out on Playback TV. Come watch the game with us on Playback TV, y'all. It's fire. Playback TV is fire. Yeah, come check us out over there. And, you know, one of the other things I want to mention in this game one, I think both coaches did an excellent job strategically and adjustment wise in this game. I want to tip my hat to Rick Carlisle, and I also want to tip my hat to Tom Thibodeau. Neither coach, to me, looked as if they were being outfoxed. Neither coach looked as if they were outfoxed. Not gonna lie to you. The Miles Turner pick and pop off a drag screen is fire. They got enough room where if you overplayed Halliburton, which we did, we picked our poison, and our poison was Halliburton. But Miles Turner made us pay for it over and over and over again, except for that one screen at the end of the game. Except for that one screen at the end of the game. And I knew it when the whistle was blown. I brought to the attention of everybody watching us on playback TV that, listen, if the referee didn't blow that whistle, Miles Turner was wide open for three. Y'all saw the game. Y'all saw it. If the referee doesn't call a moving screen on Miles Turner, he is wide open for three right there. Wide open. And whether you like the Pacers or like the Knicks, the fact of the matter is Indiana ran a great play, right? They were going to have a great look, except the Knicks outfoxed them on that one. If you're an Indiana fan, listen. And I know about 100 of y'all are going to show up and watch this video. It's how it works. On Lawrence Tears, every time we do a video in the playoffs, about 15% of the people that see the video are going to be from the opposing team. And shout out to y'all. Like, I ain't throwing no shade at y'all. Salute. Subscribe to the channel. Right? Ain't throwing no shade at y'all. Not the organization. Not the fans. Because, y'all are fans like us, except y'all just root for different colors. But if you watch that play, Miles Turner is wide open, ready to get that ball back from Halliburton. And if Dante DiVincenzo doesn't get that screen, that offensive that moving screen, Miles Turner has a wide open look. And listen, I'm just talking about the look. I'm not guaranteeing he's going to make the shot. Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he was going to make the shot. Right? I'm not saying he was going to make the shot. What I am saying is that he would have had an open look there. Big says Brunson's D got a little exposed by McConnell, but 40. Yep. Brunson made a lot of mistakes last night, boss. Jalen Brunson made a lot of mistakes. And I'm sitting here as a Knicks fan, but I'm going to keep it a stack with you. That trap in the backcourt where Jalen Brunson was pressed up against the out-of-bounds line, why did Jalen Brunson, who has 54 feet, the court is about 50 feet wide, right? The court is about 50 feet wide. Why did he dribble to the sideline? That's the first thing you learn as a guard, is to not do that. You don't do that. You dribble to the open space. Jalen Brunson dribbled to the sideline and forced a call there. And then later in the game, Jalen Brunson catches the inbound pass on our side of the court and is pressed up against the sideline and is forced to do a jump pass off of Halliburton that hits him while he's out of bounds. Jalen Brunson dribbled the basketball. All Jalen Brunson had to do was dribble the basketball to the open space on the floor. Was he being fouled on that? Yes, absolutely. I don't care if you're a Knicks fan or a Pacers fan. They were raking that man's arm. But the thing is, Jalen Brunson, you know that, and you have a dribble, take it. Dribble the basketball. Right? Dribble out of that, man. Get to the middle of the floor. Make them chase you. And so Big says that NBA pressure is something different. But here's the thing. If you can't take the pressure, you can't be a guard, right? Jalen Brunson has to know better. And then plus also your backcourt mate, Dante DiVincenzo, that's why they call y'all guards, because y'all work in tandem. Dante saw that man getting trapped and he did not go to the basketball. I don't care. Some guards say, hey, don't bring your man. Let me beat the pressure. But nah, Jalen Brunson, we can't allow Jalen Brunson to beat the pressure, bro. We just can't. You got to help him. Sorry about that, everybody. Wrestling with this water bottle. Sorry about that. Guards work in tandem. Guards work in tandem. When they pressure you, guards have to work together to break the pressure. We got to get Dante to help Jalen Brunson more on that stuff. Now it sounds like I'm talking as if we lost. Nah, I'm super excited that we won. But if we expect to win again, these are the type of things that we have to clean up. These are the type of things that we have to clean up. Now, from a Knicks fan, do you expect Miles Turner to average 23 points a game in a playoff series? No, I don't. I don't. Will Indiana score a bunch of points? Yes, I expect Indiana to score a bunch of points. As a matter of fact, last night they scored over their playoff high, or they scored over their playoff average last night. So if you're the Knicks, that's something to be aware of. They scored over their playoff average last night. Now, what are you going to do about it if you're the Knicks? Chat, what do y'all suggest? DSJ says, got to point out mistakes in order to improve them. That's how teams breed champions, which is what we hope the Knicks aspire to be. Absolutely. 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 So the Knicks get a day off to recoup. The Pacers get a day off to recoup. And I think today, May 7th, you get to see Cleveland at Boston and Dallas at OKC. My. So just really quick before I wrap up and get out of here, just want to come through just really quickly and give you some of my thoughts. So we will be doing the Knicks Morning Drive at 9, right? But since I'm here at the desk and I'll probably be here at the desk until 9, I'll probably be here at the desk till about 12, actually. Maybe get some lunch at about 12 or so. Get like a sub sandwich or something. Ensure you check us out on Playback TV. become a member of Playback TV and come through and watch the games with us. I may do some advanced scouting and look at the Boston Cleveland game, maybe doing some advanced scouting over there. That'll be fun. To all our people on X, a salute to y'all. We see y'all. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out with us. The YouTube crowd, man, of course, y'all already know how we feel about y'all. The Knicks 121, Pacers 117. The Pacers defense was a little bit better than I expected. We still scored 121 points. Their offense was a little bit more better than I expected. They still scored 117 points against our defense. I expect us to dominate the rebounding battle next time. And I also expect us not to have any live ball turnovers. Can't have it. Anyway, party people, thank you for coming through, rocking with us. It's the number one Chief Rock Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy, coming through to talk that talk the way that y'all like to have that talk. Y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.